Eddie has taken jiu-jitsu and helped with the rubber guard is really revolutionary, because jiu-jitsu in forms has been around for over 100 years. Obviously, everyone knows it goes back to Japan, and then went down to the Gracies, and then it came to the United States. I just think that this is the next evolution in jiu-jitsu. There's some people that don't like the system because of the fact that it's not traditional, or they claim that they've been doing this for years. Bullshit.
This left foot right here. This got to go high, right there. And then we cross the beat.
Eddie and I were friends back when he first created the rubber guard, back when originally it was just a few moves. It was the meat hook, and there was a bunch of other moves that actually work with the gi, different things that he invented. And it was all just him being creative because of the fact that he was a little guy, and he was always getting overwhelmed by bigger, heavier guys, and he has a lot of flexibility, and he developed that flexibility even more by practicing all this rubber guard. But it's interesting to have seen it evolve, seen it change and grow, and all under his innovation, and then see it blossoming other places. But what's fascinating is, for whatever reason, people don't want to give him credit for it. That's the weirdest thing about it.
So we're here, we break him down. Remember, if he's trying to back out, this is a leg curl. Your leg doesn't necessarily have to be on his hip the whole time. If he's trying to stack you, yeah, you need that. That's your only thing. But if he's trying to back out, bam, or if he's trying to posture up, you go to crackhead.
I met Eddie in 2001 when he was still training at JIU-JITSU, and I saw him playing with a lot of omoplatas and gogoplatas, and he had like an unusual game where he was using a lot of flexibility. That weird game which is now the rubber guard, utilising the guard in a different way from the traditional closed guard or open guard. You're really locking down your opponent and taking away his offense from the top position, such as ground and pound. So that's basically. I mean, I haven't used it yet because I haven't developed it, but I'm working on it. But I definitely see its application.
I think that Eddie has a lot of haters because people know what he's doing works. If nobody knows you, nobody knows your system, nobody knows what you're doing, you're not going to really have any haters. I think that people are starting to realize, oh shit, he's right. The guard at MMA kind of sucks now. You get a really good wrestler who puts you on your back, you've got sweat, you've got some body oil, even a little Vaseline or Alboline. I mean, it's really hard to catch people with submissions. The state of the guard in MMA is atrocious. It's really bad. So I think people hate on Eddie because they see that he's inventing something that's not only useful and practical, but it's kind of where the sport's going. And I think people have their own little personal insecurities that, oh shit, I've been training with, my jiu-jitsu coach in the middle of Sandusky, Ohio for the last 8 years. You mean this shit isn't going to be where the sport's going to be? I just kind of wasted 8 years? No, you didn't waste time, but you got to realize that things are changing and things are adapting. You can't have that typical 1994 guard anymore. You've got to either have a really awesome butterfly guard to keep guys really far away, or you got to smother them, keep those overhooks and those underhooks going on. And I think one of the reasons people are hating on Eddie and saying that I've been doing this for years is they just don't want to give him credit. They don't want to feel that, oh, an American now is taking the sport of jiu-jitsu away from us. But guess what? I mean, the Gracies took it away from the Japanese. They didn't say it wasn't from them. I mean, I'm really good friends with Henzo and a bunch of the Gracies, but they give homage to the Japanese. Eddie gives homage to the Gracies and the Machados and stuff. It's just another evolution.
Defend your arms, guys. Defend your arms 100%.
The rubber guard that you see in the UFC now, where guys are going to mission control and they're holding a fighting place, all that stuff is from Eddie. He invented all that. 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu is so different from regular Jiu-Jitsu. There's so many added improvements and so mgi variations and so many positions and all the different names. It's literally like a separate branch. Like it's gone in a certain direction, completely designed for no-gi jiu-jitsu. Completely designed where no handles, no sleeves. Everything is underhooks, overhooks, double underhooks, gable grips. Everything is in a manner that you can use it effectively in MMA. No one has put it into a system, an organized system the way Eddie has. That's a fact. It's his system. Stop hating.